You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's victory time. Everybody give yourself a big round of applause. It's victory time. We went in deep yesterday, myself, Dr. David Price, and guess what? We had an incredible telethon. We had to do a mighty push yesterday to complete phase 3. But guess what happened? We ended the day just a little bit short of hitting phase 3. But we called out to Yahuwah and we said, when we wake up in the morning, this shall be done. Go back and listen to the replay, us calling it out, saying somebody around the world, because we got brothers and sisters from all over the world that have been calling on the name of Yahuwah. We said somebody around the world. And our brother Robert Aronson out of Portugal, that's from Holland, the Netherlands, he saw we were about 1,800 short, and he went ahead and did it in the middle of the night, our time, morning, his time. He took care of business. He took care of business, made it happen, and took us over. And that completed all that incredible teamwork of us pulling together. Now we've officially entered phase 4. So if you get over to tsnt.org, if you get over there, you can get in right now, because we're going to do approximately a 48-hour push, because the 7-week campaign, it concludes tomorrow, midnight Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be done with the 7-week campaign of the push. So you want to help us get as close as we can, for the kingdom of Yahuwah is at hand. So each and every one of you, give yourself a round of applause. Congratulate yourself. Go ahead and pull up your straps and say, all right, Yahuwah speaking to us. He's telling us it's a good thing that you're doing. He's showing us right in front of our faces, fam. We're not guessing. Because it says, by their fruits you shall know them. That's what's happening. Look at I Am Freedom, man. He says, I'm pushing for silver by tomorrow. What are you pushing for? You know what Robert did? Robert Aronson? When he gave the 800, he said, I want to take 3. I want to bless 3 people with silver packs. So 1,500 of it, I want to bless 3 people with silver packs, is what he said. So the staff right now is working, looking, and seeing who's got that heart, who's wanting to be one of them 144. Sister Sherry yesterday, Sherry Harrod out of Kentucky, she gifted, and I don't even know if Coles knows it yet. That's Jaylon. She gifted a $500 silver pack to Jaylon Coles. Because Coles gave $3 yesterday. She said, this is all I got right now. And gave a great testimony. Yeah. And so she was gifted a silver pack. We got a lot of people making moves. I'm going to give another report tomorrow about Maurice and his wife. They've gifted 3 bronze packs. I think I told you that yesterday. And one of those people that got to grab it was I think it was Ryan over there in London. Over in England. Woo! Yeah. We got to watch that. We got to get somebody calling on the name of Jesus. It don't work here, sis. So we don't do no Jesus up in here. We going to war. We go to war for the name of Yahuwah. Hallelujah. That's what we do. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we do. We go for Yahuwah, man. We don't play. So today we going in. We're doing a victory. We're going to talk about how do we take it to the next level. How many of y'all want big time next level with Yahuwah? Yahuwah will give you the victory. He's showing us right now. But right now, he's looking for a certain group of people. Make no mistake about it. I'm not going to be shy about it. I'm calling on you in the name of Yahuwah. Baruch Abba Basham Yahuwah. Blessed is he that's coming in the name of Yahuwah. I am he that's coming in his name today. You are the ones coming in his name today. That should be you. But you got to prove and show Yahuwah what you're ready to do. So we got a mission between now and midnight tomorrow, the 31st, pagan December 31st. How high up can we go? How close can we get? We can knock out phase 4 in the next 48 hours, less than 48 hours. We can knock it out. But it's going to require a certain type of people. See, our brother Robert came in. Thank you for taking us over, Robert. Thank you for having the guard. So the scripture verses I'm about to give you today, this is what people like brother Robert and all of you that added up yesterday and kicked in and said, let's go get on the front lines for Yahuwah. Let's get a real word. Let's don't play around. Let's get a real word of Yahuwah out there. Let's get the real word of Yahuwah. We got to tear down this nonsense. Yeah, King James got to go. King James and his pagan words have got to get out of here. We can't have a word with pagan words stamped all in it. We can't have it not one more second. So right now we're in urgency time and we're not rushing. We're not rushing. We're just in urgency. So here we go. Go over to Dabariym. Dabariym. Get over there to Dabariym. That's Deuteronomy, right? Get over to chapter 20 because we're going to talk about victory. Yahuwah will give you the victory. And this is a call to every single person that's ready to get on the front line with this True Scriptures project, which is the most important project since Yahushua HaMashiach was born, was impaled, killed, resurrected, and returned on high. This is the most important project. You want to know why? Because in 325 AD, Constantine, he did his battle call. And the whole world is still under Constantine, sun god worshiper, Nimrod worshiper, Zeus worshiper. And so we going in. Deuteronomy, Dabariym, chapter 20. I'm going to read down through 18 verses. So put your seatbelts on. Put your seatbelts on and make a decision. As I'm reading, you make a decision how you fit in because we got work to do. And keep in mind the whole time, tsnt.org, I got to make a move. If I'm one of these people, I'm getting on the front line. We taught you yesterday, he and Dr. David, about the first fruits. He brought up a great one. He talked about making your vow unto Yahuwah. That's a great one. Great word. Yeah, he had a great word. And so you got to decide, are you giving your best to Yahuwah? So here we go, Ryan. Put it on. Put on your seatbelts. Dabariym, chapter 20, verse 1. When you go out to battle against your enemies and shall see horses and chariots and people that are more numerous than you, do not be afraid of them. For Yahuwah, your Eluah, who brought you out of the land of Matsri, Egypt, is with you. And it shall be, when you draw near to battle, that the priest shall come and speak to the people, and shall say to them, Hear, O Yisrael, you are drawing near today to battle with your enemies. Do not let your heart be faint, and do not fear, or tremble, or be afraid of them. For Yahuwah your Eluah, he's going to go out with you to fight for you against your enemies, and he will save you. And the officers shall speak to the people, saying, now here goes the sword. Okay? Here goes the sword. Put your seatbelts on. You got it? The True Scriptures is going to settle all of this. Lena, delete that out from Nunya. or the team. Tell somebody from the team. We're not promoting other scriptures or Bibles. Gideon's is trash, by the way. It's trash. King James, all of them Greek. We coming up to war. We don't want to hear nothing about nothing else except the truth. Y'all got to make a decision. Are y'all going up? Because here goes the sword. And the officers shall speak to the people, saying, who is the man who has built a new house and has not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his house. Otherwise, he will die in battle, and another man dedicate it. Who is the man who has planted a vineyard and has not begun to use it? Let him also go and return to his house, unless he'll die in battle, and another man should begin to use it. Look, Yahuwah's sorting here. He going, if you got stuff you thinking about back home, I'm calling you up here for battle. If you got stuff you thinking about back home, well, go on back there. That somebody's going to take your stuff. You can't go out here while we're going with doubt and fear. He already gave the prerequisites. He said, you can't go out here with doubt and fear. He says, therefore, we're going to go scrape you, do an analysis, allow you to go ahead and think, does this fit me? Yeah. Yes. Verse 7, and who is the man who is engaged to a woman and has not yet taken her to be his bride? Let him go and return to his house. Otherwise, he'll die in this battle and another man take her. Woo! Go on back. If you got that woman or man on your mind when Yahuwah is calling you to the forefront, you got somebody else on your mind, go on and go deal with them. Don't come up here. The warriors are up here. And it shall be when the officers, no, hold on, let me get this. Oh, no, I gotta get this. Verse 8, no. Verse 8, Dabariym, chapter 20, verse 8. And the officers shall speak further to the people and say, pay close attention, because y'all got to make a decision on this. Pay close attention. Y'all got to make a decision on this. And the officers shall speak further to the people and say, who is the person that is afraid and tender of heart? Who's the weak people? Let those people return to their house. Otherwise, their brothers will faint like their heart. Go on back there. If you got a weak heart, don't come up here with us. Not us warriors of Yahuwah. Go on back home to your family. Yeah. Verse 9, and it shall be when the officers have finished speaking to the people that they shall appoint commanders of the divisions to lead the people. And when you draw near to a city to fight against it, then you shall make a call for peace to it. We come here and we offer you peace. King James, Gideon's, Amplified, New King James, NIV. We come in, we're going to offer you peace to don't print another copy. Don't print another copy out there. Enough of your deception. We come in peace. Stop it. Stop your presses. United Bible Society. Stop your presses of printing the wrong thing. Reach out to us and offer to print the true scriptures. That's what you should do. Put your seatbelts on. Offer your peace to it. Verse 11. And it shall be that if they accept your peace and shall be open to you, then all the people in it are to be workers for you. They are to come and serve you. That's what's going to happen. This, what you see now over the next 2 or 3 years, it's going to be so drastically different on this earth as Yahuwah reestablishes his kingdom. I done seen too much since 2007. It's starting to speed up too fast. That's why the warriors got to get on the front line. Because we got to have people that's prepared to teach, to train. We need eldership. We need leaders. So put your seatbelts on. So if they accept our peace, they come work for us. Woo! I am freedom man said, just upgraded to silver. Yeah. He said, my next push is to add $100 for a brother or sister to help them reach bronze. You see that? Mount up. Get up to the front lines. We got a big push, tsnt.org. Now watch this. Verse 12. But if that city does not make peace with you and shall attempt to fight against you, then you shall take it over. Then you shall take it over. Yeah. How many of y'all ready? Take it over. Who's the 144? If you believe you're one of the 144 true soldiers of Yahuwah, put a 144 in the chat. Put 144 in the chat if you're starting to feel this message. Yahuwah will give you victory, but you can't be faint of heart. A lot of y'all want stuff. You want your life to change. You're ready for an upgrade in life. You're ready to start being the lender, not the borrower. You're ready to start being the head, not the tail. Then you can't be weak. You got to get up here on the front line where we're at. You ain't got to wonder where Promote the Truth at. We're right here on the front line. Nobody's got to wonder where we're at. And guess what? He said, take it. If they won't accept your peace, take it. Yes. Verse 13. And Yahuwah, your Yahuwah, shall give it into your hands. Hallelujah. And you shall strike every male in it with the edge of a sword. Look back then. This was life and death back then. Most people think they got the promised land filled with milk and honey just because they just walked over there and it was just sitting there for them. No, they went in there and took people out. Listen to this word. Now, we can't do this today. We don't do this physically taking people out. We do it spiritually. We start taking them out spiritually. This is going to happen in our time. And you will see the messengers come down from the heavens. And they're going to come down with fire. And we're going to look on them as he scorches and burns the unrighteous up. That's what's going to happen. Hallelujah. And today is not Sabbath, by the way, sister. That's pagan. Today, Saturday in and of itself is not Sabbath. Delete that out too. We up here on the war call today. No weakness at all. Yeah. No weakness at all. Hallelujah. None. Yes. We got to literally take it to the next level. We got to take it to the next level. Got a troll in here. Kick him out. Yes. Y'all getting this or y'all not getting it? Yahuwah will give you victory, but all that weak stuff that the church taught you, that organized religion taught you, right? All that stuff, that weak stuff that Roman Catholicism teaches and Christianity teaches, all that weak stuff, you're not going in. You're going to have to get up here on the front line if you want victory in Yahuwah. And you can't be weak. You got to pray to Yahuwah to make you strong. In the church, they teach you to be weak. Not here. Might as well forget it. You're not going to get no weak messages from Promote the Truth. Not happening. Yeah, and Yahuwah, your Yahuwah, shall give it into your hands, and you shall strike every male in it with the edge of the sword. Only the women and the children and the livestock and all that is in the city, all of its belongings, you take as plunder for yourself. He said, take it. And you shall eat your enemies' plunder. What was their food becomes your food. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. That's what Yahuwah is saying. He's going to turn it over to us. Yes. You do not keep anything that has breath alive outside of that which I tell you. But you shall certainly put them under a ban. Yeah, he said you got to put them under a ban. Out. Yeah, you got to get rid of the Hatim. They call it the Hittite, right? You're going to have to get rid of the Amorim, who they call the Amorite, the Canaanite, who they call the Canaanite. Yeah, the Perazim, who they call the Perizzite. Yeah. They got to go. The Huyims got to get out of here. Who they call the Hivite. They got to go. You got to get rid of the Yebusim, who they call the Jebusites. Because Yahuwah your Elohim has commanded you to do this. Otherwise, they're going to teach you according to their ways to do all their abominations, which they have done for their mighty ones. And then you will sin against Yahuwah your Elohim. Come out of her, my people. Anybody dealing with the church, don't you step another foot in a church building. Don't you call on LORD, GOD ever again in your life to act as if it's got any meaning to it. It's over. We're tearing it down. GOD coming down. So God's coming down. Jesus, we're tearing you down. Lord, we're tearing you down. We're coming to take over in the name of Yahuwah. But it say regulators, mount up. We're the regulators for Yahuwah. Yes. Why? If we give any weakness whatsoever, we give any crack. You see me here today. I'm just chopping them down right now. I see weak stuff in the chat. I'm like, delete, bounce, block them, get them out of here. You want to know why? Otherwise, they'll teach you their abominations. And you forget Yahuwah your Elohim. You forget him. Like our ancestors forgot him. Mama and daddy and sisters and uncles and brothers and great-greats, they all forgot him, and y'all know it. Not us. We tearing it down. You got to go. Jesus, you out of here. King James, you're finished. No more you Holy Bible, pagan words. You're done. We cleaning up because we're showing up. Now who's in? Make up your mind today. Choose this day who's in. Yahuwah told me bring a victory. Y'all know I'm a little bit up on the next level on this one. Yahuwah will give you victory if you do what he says. Not to the left, not to the right. Straight down the pike. Are you in? If you're in, regulators of Yahuwah, mount up. We got to get the job done. We need everybody paying attention. Y'all should be checking it different times in the day. tsnt.org. Everybody should be checking, saying that thing's got to keep moving. If I've done something great, am I going to do some more? If I gave my first and my best, like a ball did, sign named Abel? Or am I going to be like King, sign named Cain? His brother David said yesterday, am I going to be like King? And I give to Yahuwah, but I don't give him my best when he calling me to go to war. I'm telling y'all, this is a war against pagan scriptures, pagan Bibles. It's a war. We have got to go take it. Ever since the days of Yahuhanan the Immerser, John the Baptist, the kingdom has been forcefully advancing. And forceful men and women take hold of it. Are you in? Regulators of Yahuwah, mount up. You got to make a decision. You hear this message and you don't do nothing about it, do this other part. Go on back. Go on back. Go back to your vineyard. Go back to your regular way of life. Go on back. Let's go on. You hear this word and it don't make you want to get on the front line. You got other things on your mind that are more important. That's what he was saying. Go ahead and send the officers up and say, now look, everybody here that's thinking about anything else other than we're going to go win, because you know what? Weak people will get you quick. They will get you killed. Weak people will get you killed. That is a fact. That's why they were doing this. Listen, there ain't no way in the world I'm going out here and somebody to the left and the right of me and the front and the back of me, they got doubts and they thinking about what's back home. No, you couldn't be in Yahuwah's army with that. You couldn't be. So right now, we got a call. Yahuwah said somebody's got to lead, by the way. I had no idea that Promote the Truth had this type of calling on our platform. I had no idea. All I was doing was trying to get the truth out there to the world in 2007. Now we look and see Yahuwah spreading and spreading because we were bold enough to put his name out there and promote the truth. Yeah. So what are y'all going to do with this message? If you want victory, Yahuwah wants you to go help tear this down now. We do it through TSNT. Yeah. TSNT.org is how we do it. That's how we do it, family. So I want everybody to take this message. I'm keeping it compact and short. We hit phase 3, but we got 4 phases to the Brit Hadash project. 4 phases. Right now, like Brother David said, we at a B. We got to be at an A for Yahuwah. Let's go. We got to be at an A. Is anything too big for Yahuwah? If you've done something, go in there and analyze yourself. Say, have I done what I'm supposed to do? My first fruits. Promote the Truth is teaching me the right way in the kingdom of Yahuwah. Yahuwah will give seed to the sower. He will not leave you nor forsake you at all. You will not go without. If you follow the instructions of Yahuwah, he promises to give it to you, pressed down, shaken together, and run it over like we talked yesterday. He promises. You either believe him or you don't. If you've done something, you got to get somebody else to do something. You got to go make disciples. Get somebody else to get disciplined. We're looking for 144 to get on the front line. Now, I'm going to finish with this. I'm going to share these packs just so there's no doubt, because it helped a lot of people yesterday. It helped a lot of people understand, and then we're done. So the True Scriptures Project, the 7-week portion of the campaign, is coming to a close on the 31st of December. All right? So you got to decide, are you getting to the bronze pack? You either start there or you accumulate your way there. Some of y'all have already got. I'm looked in the system the other day. I've seen people got 70 and 80 and 90. I see some people in at 120. Go on and finish it up. Or you can start there. Now we got people, they've already surpassed their goals. They're helping other people get there. They're saying, Yahuwah's blessed me with enough seed. I'm going to get somebody else a bronze pack. We're watching that. Y'all can tell us if that's what y'all want to do. What are you going to get? You're going to get the first copies of the Brit Hadash from the True Scriptures that is real talk. No pagan words. No, I proved it yesterday, how we translate. No pagan words and no conflicting passages whatsoever. It will not conflict at all. You will have that in your hands. You'll be one of the first ones if you get to at least the bronze package. Are you finding this to be motivating to you? That means you're a warrior. You're going to get the hat. You're going to get the t-shirt. Now, this is important because everybody that finishes by the 31st of December is going to have their name on this one-of-a-kind t-shirt, and no other names go on this other than the pack holder. So the bronze, silver, gold, platinums, your names will be on this t-shirt, and it will be a special design, and there will not ever be another design like this. So this is history. So if you do that, you got that. Some of you want to get to a silver pack, so you're going to get what's in the bronze pack, plus we throw in a coffee mug and a notebook. But a very important thing is going to happen. You're going to get VIP access to our Promote the Truth virtual retreat. We're going to cover the 6 pillars. We're going to be bringing in experts that either call on or respect the name of Yahuwah in all 6 pillars of life: health, finances, emotional, mental, yes, social. It's going to be unbelievable, this retreat. This never happened before in the kingdom of Yahuwah, this virtual retreat. So if you do that, you're in. So see, and look at these beautiful designs. Yes. I'm going to have some of this stuff on me today. Yeah. We've even got printers down in Colombia going now. We're stopping down at the print shop. When I'm done with this, I'm heading down to the print shop. Y'all going to see me posting pictures. Right? So look at the things you're getting. Now, some of y'all want to go for the gold. So instead of the 300 or the 500, you're going for 1,000. Some of y'all been accumulating your way up there. Regulators of Yahuwah, mount up. Get on up there. Because you're going to get everything in the bronze and the silver. Plus now you're going to get the backpack. You're going to get the blanket. It's beautifully designed, branded. Then you'll also get the first right of opportunity to participate in our very first in-person Sukkot gathering, where I will be, Lena will be, leaders of Promote the Truth will be. You'll be able to come hang out with us for that week. Yes, you won't tell me your whole spiritual growth level won't go through astronomical heights when you hang out with us for a week. I promise you it will. Plus, you get on a private Zoom meeting. So for all of you that's hit gold or going to hit gold, the staff next week is going to be setting up these Zoom meetings for y'all to hop on with me. And some of the leaders might be there too, but you'll at least be on with me. And look at all that beautiful design. Look at that beautiful blanket. Look at that beautiful backpack that you see there. Now, some of you going to the highest level we got now. That's the platinum. Some of y'all been digging and look, like Yamani yesterday. She started out with $25. And then she went and came in with another. I think it was 300, then 500. And she got her way up to platinum. You get everything in the first 3 packages. Plus you get a 3-part series. We got 2 here, but we decided to make it a 3-part series. You're going to get the Brit Hadash. You're going to get the Tanakh separate, right? So it's going to be 2 different books. Then you're going to get a 3rd book that's the Brit Hadash and the Tanakh combined. You got that? Plus you're going to get 2 of all the swag, which includes a couple of pet bandanas, which are cool. But what I really like is these hoodies. Yeah, you're going to get these hoodies in there too. Plus, you'll be invited to participate in the documentary. Y'all know we're documenting everything that's happening behind the scenes. And we got a whole professional team. So look at all that beautiful stuff there. And you'll notice right there above that dog is that beautiful hoodie. So you'll get all of that. And again, you can accumulate. Which means if you've been accumulating along the way, you're going to get added to that to get to that level that you want to get to. Now, some of you, if you're trying to meet the 31st cutoff, which is the 7-week campaign portion, right? Y'all know we're running this to the 31st to get to platinum, right? Of next year. So the 31st of pagan March, you got to get to platinum. But you lock in your bronze, your silver, you go wherever you're at midnight tomorrow, you lock in on that 7-week campaign. And we got some special surprises for you. Now you can pay credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay, crypto. You can even use stocks if you want to, right? Now, if you need to use Cash App, Venmo, or Zelle, just send a message in to info@promotethetruth.com and we'll give you that information. It's very simple. So that gives you your packs. But what we're saying right here, right now is regulators for Yahuwah. Regulators for Yahuwah, mount up. There ain't nothing weak about this message. And there's nothing weak about Yahuwah's call. And if you need to go focus on getting stuff straight somewhere else in your mind, you go do that. But right now, Yahuwah wants his 144. The real ones, the warriors for Yahuwah, the ones that aren't afraid of persecution, the ones that know that that's a blessing to be persecuted for the name above all names, Yahuwah. Oh, yeah. Those of us know us, we consider it an honor to be persecuted for his name. Yes, we do. We consider it all joy. We're not double-minded. We're strong-minded. For I have not given you a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power. That's what Yahuwah has given us, power. So everybody that's about that power of Yahuwah, we need you to kick in. tsnt.org. You got to make a move. You've done something, then if you can, go look at yourself. Say, if I gave Yahuwah my first fruits, the best of my efforts. If you've done that, you go look in the mirror. Say, Yahuwah, I gave you my best. This is a miracle. That's why, man, I'm telling you, I sleep good at night, every night. Every night I sleep great. Because I can go look in the mirror each day and say, Yahuwah, I gave you everything I got today. Everything I got, Yahuwah. I gave you my best, my first fruits every day. I'm a warrior for you, Yahuwah. I'm willing to die for your name. But right now you got me living for your name. And I'm going to live it to the max. If I'm going out, I'm going all out. Y'all never going to have to wonder where your brother Jay's at. He'll going to be right up here on the front line with Yahuwah, rolling forever. When y'all get in eternity, y'all going to see me sitting there next to him. Why? Because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. All that fear went out of me a long time ago when Yahuwah Ruach came and lived in me. You got fear in you. You got doubt in you. You still got pain about the past. Guess what? Who the Son sets free is free indeed. So if Yahuwah HaMashiach, when he was here, he was Yahusha HaMashiach. Now he's been risen and given the name above all names. If Yahuwah HaMashiach is in you, who the Son sets free is free indeed. There ain't no more feelings of pain. There ain't no more feelings of sorrow. It's burned up. And if it ain't burned up, go look in the mirror. If you've done all you can do, that starts with you being immersed into his name. You done all you can do. The first fruit starts with you. Have you presented yourself a living sacrifice for Yahuwah? Have you? Go in the mirror. And if you haven't, call on his name. He's faithful. But be real this time. Be real. So we got a war call. tsnt.org. Everybody go over there. If you've already done your best that you can do with your first fruits, then you go and make disciples. And if you haven't done your best, you do your best and you make disciples. Disciples means followers of Yahuwah. People that's got their name on the roll call. Everybody that contributes from the $3 all the way up to the thousands of dollars. You all count, you all matter. It's from your heart. Your heart's telling us what's going on. That's what the kingdom of Yahuwah is judging you on. All right. Message was hot. I'm done with this one. I'll catch y'all back here tomorrow. I'll be watching that scoreboard. We got a scoreboard for Yahuwah at tsnt.org. If you're listening to my voice, you do not have to guess what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to support. Let's get phase 4 done now. Let's get phase 4 done now. See, that's why we put it in goals, where we can bite it up, chunk it out, and make it happen. And I love y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm going to end with this. This is real talk from your brother. I love y'all with all I got. Greater love does no one else have than they're willing to lay down their life for a friend. I'm willing to lay down my life. And I've been laying down my life. I've been attacked about as hard as you can get attacked on this earth. Because there's very few people that was carrying and holding Yahuwah's name the way me and the team's been doing since 2007. And Satan hates us and we hate him. He attacks us and we attack him. And we got the victory in Yahuwah's name. And nothing can touch us without Yahuwah's permission. So y'all go do what you're supposed to do. If you're 144, that means you're taking this personal. You're taking tsnt.org personal. And that's from Yahuwah. I love y'all with all I got. And I'm going to give you every inch I got till all this breath out of me to reach and snatch people from the flames. Hambone said, wife, Going silver today. Hallelujah. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Hit that scoreboard. Let's get it.